Officer Pitt, reporting for duty.
The humans have fallen for Hades' hoax. They're killing themselves over that fantasy.
It looks like entire nations are fighting each other.
The Underworld Army is here to gather souls. Clearly, they expect many casualties. We can't stop a war this big right now. Focus on the Underworld Army.
Roger. So things are going exactly as Hades planned.
He spread the rumor about the Wish Seed. And the humans were gullible enough to believe it.
If only we had a chance to tell them the Wish Seed was a fake. Now look at them. It's like they've lost their humanity and all they have left is brutality. What's wrong?
I have to pull you back, now!
Huh? Whoa! What was that?
Nice shot if I do say so myself. Good riddance, human scum! The world's better off without you!
That was the goddess of nature, Viready. Pitt, go check things out.
I'm on it.
So you're the famous Palutena. I hear you've been busy.
And you're Viready, ruler of the earth and all living things.
I didn't know I had a fan club.
Why have you done this?
Humans are driven by selfish desire. They think only of themselves. They were killing each other for what? A wish? A fake wish? They've strayed too far from their intended path. That's where my reset comes from. To help return Earth to its natural state.
But aren't humans living beings too? Yet you think nothing of exterminating them.
That's rich coming from you. You don't seem to have much of a problem slaughtering underworld forces.
But that's totally different.
We are defending the earth and heavens from those who seek their destruction. Let's take a closer look, Pitt.
This is a pretty twisted version of nature.
Humans massacre Earth's creatures, decimate the trees, and exploit the land. They're the twisted ones. They're enemies of life itself. Tell me, Palutena, why do they deserve special treatment?
Because of all creatures, humans are closest to the gods. Gods cannot intervene in mankind's affairs as you have. You have no right.
No right! Humans are trampling over the rights of every other living thing. Should I just sit back and watch as they continue to destroy the Earth? No. I must exterminate them all before it's too late.
There's just no reasoning with her.
I have to admit she has a valid point. But wiping out humanity is not the answer.
I agree completely. You've given us no choice but to oppose you, Viready.
Oh, that's brave of you. But the forces of nature, they're not what you used to. This long, Pit.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I think it's time to meet one of my finest warriors. Come on out, Craggle-Edge.
Pit! Are you okay, Pit?
Now, Pit, you are the captain of Palutena's guard, yes? I look forward to seeing how you fare against Craggle-Edge.
You should be more worried about how he fares against me.
Careful, Pit. I need you in good shape. Besides you, all I've got are the Centurions. You know, maybe I should open a boot camp to toughen them up.
Still wouldn't give them muscles like these. Good! They're survivors!
They're a stubborn bunch hanging on like that. Set as many free as you can.
Stubborn?
Oh, I didn't mean it like that.
Maybe what you meant to say was insignificant.
Out buildings in this forest.
There must have been a town here.
Reset bombs won't harm wildlife or natural habitats. Their only purpose is the obliteration of humankind.
Oh, is that all?
I suppose that accounts for all the life in here.
In a few years, this place will be completely covered in green. Flowers will bloom, trees will grow, and the natural food chain will take over. It will be mankind's winter and the beginning of my spring.
Where am I? Miss me?
So I've set up a grind rail.
Thank you kindly.
It's tangled in there, so I had to wind it around the trees.
Calling you a snake would be an insult to snakes. But you're crafty, I'll give you that.
Face on this guy.
That's a jitter thunk. Melee attacks won't hurt him at all when he's red. And when he's green, shooting him won't work. What are you gonna do now?
I guess I'll just melee him when he's green and shoot him when he's red.
But... oh, darn it.
Thanks for the advice.
Woohoo! An ether ring!
You're a lucky angel, Pit.
Believe me, I know. These things drive smoothly.
Plus, they provide protection and firepower. Is that good design or what?
This place is big.
There's another ether ring in the middle of that giant tree.
But why there?
Ask Viready.
I installed it for my army use, but no one passed driver's ed.
I'm not surprised.
Can't believe you didn't think of that before.
You were attacking! I was busy! Leave me alone.
What is this? A hot spring! A huge hot spring!
It's nature's bathtub.
Take this!
There's a maze up ahead. Try not to get too lost. Viready's army is called the Forces of Nature. Many of her troops are made of natural resources like wood, dirt, and rocks.
Eco-conscious down to her troops. Everyone's going green these days.
I'm not going green. I've always been green. I use cloth shopping bags. I compost my food scraps, and I separate my recycling into 15 types.
Now this is a goddess who sweats the details.
I could learn a thing or two from her.
Take this! Take care of these guys first.
Okay, let's go.
Cragalanche, huh? What are you, a monster truck?
Pit, huh? What are you? A hole in the ground?
Guy doesn't talk much, does he?
He's a rock. Last I checked, they're more the strong silent type. Tell you what, I'll do the talking for him.
Dragonlance Crush! Wow! Nice moves!
Yes, he's been practicing this routine all week.
Attacking Dragonlance straight on won't do much damage. Swing around him to attack him from behind. To do this, keep your reticle fixed on him. Get up close and dash left or right.
I'll just check out the play movies for details. Looks like there's a weak spot on his bike.
How are you supposed to get that fixed?
Thanks for the tip.
I didn't say anything.
It's butt-kicking time! Literally.
Oh, shut up. You're not clever at all.
In your rock face!
That's your idea of a victory taunt? Please. You put on quite a show there. But you should know that the next reset bomb is very nearly complete. Now where do you think I should drop it this time?
You can't do that!
First Hades, now Viready. We need to figure out a plan.